Life is good, nothing is broken, bills are paid, food is on the table, people are around you, and yet, inside something feels unsettled, a quiet pressure, a restlessness you can't explain. At night, your body is tired, but your mind refuses to slow down. You ask yourself a dangerous question. If everything is fine, why don't I feel at peace? This question is not weakness, it is awareness. Because when life is bad, discomfort makes sense. But when life is good and peace is still missing, the problem is no longer outside. The problem is internal. Shaolin Master Shi Hongyi explains it clearly. Peace does not disappear because life is difficult. Peace disappears because the mind is undisciplined. We were taught to chase peace, as if it is a reward waiting at the finish line. First success, then peace. First money, then peace. First respect, then peace. But millions reach those goals and still feel empty. Because peace does not come from achievement, it comes from mastery of self. The human mind is never satisfied. When you struggle, it says, just survive. When things improve, it says, now do better. When life becomes comfortable, it whispers, what if you lose all of this? Even in good times, the mind searches for danger. Even in comfort, it creates fear. An untrained mind will always sabotage peace. Here is the truth most people never hear. You are not your thoughts. Thoughts appear, emotions rise, stories repeat, but you are the one observing them. Most people live their entire lives inside their thoughts, never realizing they can step back. That is why they feel exhausted without moving, stressed without action, drained without effort. Peace is not destroyed by chaos. Peace is destroyed by constant mental noise. Replaying the past, imagining the future, comparing yourself to others, measuring your worth through external validation. A quiet life with a loud mind is still suffering. Shi Hongyi teaches presence, not pleasure, not distraction. Presence. When you eat while scrolling your phone, you are not eating, you are escaping. When you listen while planning your response, you are not present. You are divided. Where your attention goes, your life goes. And most people are never fully here. This is why life can look perfect from the outside and feel empty on the inside. Because peace does not come from having more. It comes from needing less stimulation, less approval, less mental resistance. Peace is not a feeling, it is a discipline. Just like strength in the body comes from training, stillness in the mind comes from practice. Watching videos won't give you peace. Reading quotes won't give you peace. Peace is built quietly through daily effort when no one is watching. Shaolin philosophy says, discipline is freedom. If you cannot control your sleep, your reactions, your impulses, your attention, then you are not free. You are being controlled. And a controlled mind cannot be peaceful. Most people try to remove discomfort. But Shaolin wisdom teaches the opposite. Discomfort is the teacher. Restlessness shows where your mind is weak. Anxiety shows where control is missing. Emptiness shows where you rely on external meaning. Running from discomfort keeps you trapped. Facing it builds strength. Shi Hongyi says, sit with yourself until you stop running. Silence exposes truth. That is why people avoid it. They fill every moment with noise, music, videos, conversations, scrolling, anything to avoid being alone with their thoughts. But silence is where clarity lives. Before peace feels calming, it feels uncomfortable. Life is not meant to constantly feel good. Life is meant to train you. Every challenge strengthens discipline. Every boring moment builds patience. Every irritation reveals ego. When you stop demanding life to entertain you, life stops disturbing you. Breath is the foundation. If you cannot control your breath, you cannot control your nervous system. If you cannot control your nervous system, you cannot control your mind. Slow breathing calms the body. A calm body allows a calm mind. This is not philosophy. This is biology. Practice daily. Peace does not mean problems disappear. Peace means problems no longer own you. The storm can exist outside, while inside you remain still. This is inner power, not dominance over others, dominance over self. Here is the final truth. If life is good and peace is still missing, nothing is wrong. It means your soul is asking for depth, not pleasure, strength, not stimulation, discipline, not distraction. This is the path of mastery. Quiet, difficult, unpopular, but real. Train your mind daily, reduce noise, strengthen discipline, learn to sit in silence. Peace is not found, peace is built, and once built, nothing can take it from you.